our story together. Now, I'm 3 years older than Erin. I know I don't look it, but I am. And now, when you're an adult, this is not a problem. But when you're in high school, this is unacceptable. Now, Erin and I attended the same youth group. I would like to think that I was mature and welcoming. But to be honest, I don't really remember much interaction between her and I. The only thing I do remember is her crazy obsession with Amy Grant and Celine Dion, with crazy concert t-shirts as well. Now, fast forward a few years later, and Erin and I ended up at North Island College together, both in the same math class. Now, this math was called Math for Elementary School, so we thought it was going to be fun, right? You know, learning how to tell the time, fractions, counting. Boy, was I wrong. It was hard, like crazy, confusing, hard math. So I remember going on the first day and doing a quick scan around the room trying to find a familiar face. And to my delight, there was one. That's Erin Hessler over there. So we sat together and we both realized that neither of us are very good at math, yet together we were incredible. The concepts I couldn't grasp, she had them covered, and the parts I was getting, she needed help with. So we were the dream team. And from that started the notion of being the half of each other's brain. Now, we asked our math teacher if we could take the test together, but unfortunately he didn't go for that. And another thing Erin really got done quite to a T was the old math class head nod. So she would sit there listening and then she would kind of just feel like, you know, like nudge her a little bit and she'd wake up and we'd carry on. So I'm delighted to say that our friendship flourished from mathematics to sleepovers to eating sour candies and talking about boys. Now, our friendship was solidified when we both worked at a special needs camp one summer in Qualicum Beach. Each day we drove from Comox to Qualicum, singing and laughing and sweating with Mr. Truck, because he didn't have air conditioning, that was our truck's name. And it was also during this camp experience that my direction in life was discovered, and I realized I had a love for working with people with special needs. And it was also during this time that I discovered an incredible trait about Erin. She loves to have fun. Yes, we can all agree with that? She loves to have fun. She loves life. She has a personality that is contagious and fun. You cannot help but be attracted to her. She's always up for a laugh and laughs at my jokes. And I'm not going to lie, that's one of the reasons why I love her the most. Because if you know me, my jokes are so corny and so lame. Even the last few days, I've been, giving some jokes and she looks at me and she just shakes her head and goes, "Oh, Beck." So when I'm thinking back at all the reasons why I think Erin is fantastic, one of the things that kept coming back to me was that Erin remembers my details. She cares, and she cares deeply. She remembers the things that are important to me. She is loyal and caring, with a hint of zany. And when you have the privilege of Erin as being your friend, you have a friend for life. A friend who wants to know your life. So with remembering the details of my life comes an incredible memory. So Roger, consider this your warning. Erin remembers things. Lots of things. Embarrassing things. She knows your story and she cherishes it. And the beautiful thing is that she becomes part of your story. Now, Erin is not perfect. She has her flaws. Years ago, I would have said that a flaw of hers would have been her love of country music. Yes, I was a hater. I thought country music was horrid. I was ashamed that my best friend would have such a fondness for it. Erin attended university in Edmonton, so during my spring break, instead of going to a tropical destination, I visited Erin in Edmonton. It was cold, freezing cold. I attended classes with Erin, and I'm proud to say that I scored higher than her on a quiz. She had studied, I didn't, I got better. So as we're in Edmonton, I told Erin that I would listen to country music for the week. Now the first few days were challenging. My ears hurt. I mean, I was depressed with the repetitive losses of love and dogs and jogs. But I persevered, and around the middle of the week, I found myself singing along. Now, since that day, I have become a country music convert. My radio station in my car is programmed to the local country station in Vancouver, JRFM, and and I'm thankful to Erin for guiding me on this new musical adventure. So over the years, Erin and I have had many talks. And the more I spend time with Erin, the more I see her tremendous faith. Erin loves Jesus. Now, Erin doesn't simply go through the motions, but she has a faith that is solid. A faith that stands against questions and doubts. And on many occasions, it's been Erin who's the one to remind me of God's goodness and point me back to the jealous lover of my soul. Erin's never settled, and she desires God's best in every area of her life. So, as you can imagine, Erin and I have had many the boy talk. We've laughed, we've cried, we have wondered if there was ever going to be a happily ever after for either of us. So, as girls do, we came up with a plan. We decided we'd wait and